Oh, hang on. If I can get right there. Oh, but I don't have a way of... getting to Leviathan. Never mind. Canoe. Lake door. I did definitely forget about the canoe, because it's been a really long time since we had to use that. Heavenly Wrath. Earthen Drums, Arctic Wind. Pretty tough. Tough but not impossible. Okay, I don't like that. I mean, presumably Leviathan should be really, really hard. Deals light damage. Aegis Shield, Lamia Scale, Cider, Turtle Shell. Is the Aegis Shield any good? Yeah, it actually is. A shield that prevents petrification and the wielder from turning into a toad. And see some of these high potions. Freaky. Man, I wish I had another damaging spell right here. What happened there? Is it Oh, it might be gradual petrification. I have never seen that ever, so I didn't know what it was. Absorbs life. This one creates a tornado. Cool. Okay, I think right now we can just leave them off because we're about to fight Leviathan. Oh, and I should save, of course. I am Leviathan. None but the chosen of light may borrow my power. Will you test your merit? Leviathan attacked! Magic. Presumably thunder, of course. Dara, and I will put haste on my monk. Uh-oh. Damn. Oh yeah, that's a race. Just to make sure these guys stay alive. Rafa and Ingus, I think, could be very important for this. Ah. Tsunami is not good. Can I get elixir? Oh, well, we're dead. Okay, that's fine. I was expecting Leviathan to be pretty hard, so I'm okay with coming back later when we're much stronger. I assume Tsunami maybe, I think it's a spell, so if I can get a silence off on him, but I think Rifa, her job level needs to be a little bit higher to increase the chances of it working, especially for how high of an enemy Leviathan is. Oh, I should sleep so I can get my MP back. Alright, there's the spot. Oh. That's okay. But now we know what this is all about. Like, the last couple things we have to do on the floating continent are just about Leviathan and Bahamut. And those can wait until later. I imagine they're pretty optional if you want to get those two as summons, but you don't have to have them for the final fight. I might try, but it's going to take some leveling. Oh, nope, I went the wrong way. I don't like this. Not that I can see very well. Ugh, finally. Cave of Shadows? I thought the Cave of Shadows was by that... Uh-oh. Let's switch Lunith then. I've come here from Fogabar to further my training. Be careful of the monsters in this cave. They multiply when attacked with normal swords. Sir, are you alright? I thought I had mastered the Dark Blade. I was wrong. But perhaps it was fate that brought us here together. Here, take this sword. Kotetsu. Probably not better than this one, yeah. But if I wanted a bunch of Dark Knights, which I think they're hinting at pretty heavily, then this is what I need to do. It makes sense now why whenever I fought these multiplying enemies, they wouldn't multiply it until after the first round, because I think Ingus is the one that was doing it. They are kind of hard hitters. But I don't really want to put multiple people on. I mean, I'm okay with putting 2 people on Dark Knight, but I definitely need a white mage, I think. So I really don't want to put Ingus on Dark Knight because his damage is generally pretty reliably gets to about 1,000. We'll keep this as it is for now. If it becomes a problem, then I will switch him to Dark Knight. They are hitting a little bit harder than I would like, though. Which I'm not really a fan of. Yeah, this feels fine. As long as we can kill them decently fast, then Ingus not being a Dark Knight shouldn't be a problem. But this is a really long haul, so I don't want to put any encounters on right now. Whoa, where's this taking me? Okay. Genji gloves. Is that for Dark Knight too? Gloves that prevent petrification, poison, and the wearer from turning into a toad. Dark Knight only. So Dark Knight is very Japanese themed. Kind of, it feels more like it would be samurai than Dark Knight in any of the updated, sorry, not updated, more modern, newer games. Although I think never mind. I was going to talk about Odin in 16, but I don't think he's technically a Dark Knight because he's just Odin. And I couldn't remember what his if his sword had a name. I think his special skill that you can get is it does have a Japanese name. Oh boy. I guess it is Cave of Shadows. Another one. So I didn't even need to fight that guy. Let's see if some of these paths actually go anywhere. No. No, so not all of them lead to another level. think it's definitely a good thing that I went and did some of that leveling because this would be... I feel like it would be extremely difficult. I don't want to use it. There's gotta be a boss at the end of this, right? Honestly, I don't mind the encounters as much in this game as I did in the previous games. Mostly in 2, I really didn't like them, but that was because of the leveling system. But I'm just turning off encounters more frequently now because not only do I feel like I'm decently leveled, and even if I'm not, I can come back and run around this cave for a bit to get more levels. But these dungeons are a little bit long, and I want to get to the story more than I want to fight enemies. But I do really enjoy the fighting in this game. It's a really big improvement over the past 2. Oh, these are just to trip you up. I wonder what this looked like in the original game then. If it wasn't so obvious when you walked into a tunnel, like it didn't show you this. Oh man, I hope I don't need 4 Dark Knights to defeat whatever is at the end of this, because they're giving me a lot of stuff. Oh, do I just hit? I think I just hit the wall. It's the Fang of Earth. Who was it that broke the seal and released me from my slumber? Something attacks the party. Hecaton chair. I should know how to say that. Is that the one in Greek mythology where they have like 100 eyes? Is this guy gonna multiply? I hope not. No weaknesses. Uh-oh. Hey, I didn't save. Damn, I wanna... I have a haste item somewhere. I wanted to use Wraith's spell, but I really need her to heal everybody right now. What? Are you serious? Just do it. I'll res Arc later. I do. No, I need to save Kiraga. Dude, I'm sick of you. Trying to hopefully keep them all alive if he does Quake again. Unfortunately, I think Ark is going to be a bit supporting right now. Trying to think, do I want to do... No. I was thinking of doing Kuragan now and then giving her an elixir, but maybe I should just do Cura. Okay. When in doubt, always boost the monk. Wonderful. Obtain the Fang of Earth. Come on, let's go back to the manor. Doga and Une are waiting for us. Let's get out of here first.